This skeleton farm has single-handedly jump-started the series. Look at this, fully enchanted armor, fully enchanted tools, and the difference is night and day. But anyway, today we will be making an iron farm of my own design, which I'm pretty proud of. But in order to do that, we need some terracotta to make it look pretty. And in order to get some terracotta, I'd rather have a beacon. So first, we are going to be fighting the Wither. I'm going to be showing some clips which are a little bit old now, but hopefully you enjoy them anyway. Okay, we now have all 3 stalls. It really didn't take that long, maybe 20-30 minutes to get the other 2 stalls, now that we have looting 3. There we go, and there's our achievement. I haven't actually faced the Wither by myself before. That's something I've never really had to do, because when I had a Forever world before, it was before the Wither actually was in the game. And then since then I haven't really played on a world long enough to need a beacon, or if I have, then it's been multiplayer and other players have got beacons for me. So this is actually my first time fighting the Wither, so let's see how it goes. Okay, we should be ready. We have plenty of healing, we have some milk, we have the Wither itself, we have a bed. It's like, am I overprepared? Most definitely, but that's just kind of what I do. Actually, we should probably make our little room. Let's do it over here. Oh. I swear I did not know that those were there. I'm expecting it to be easier than I think it will be. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now, is it bow first or is it sword first? I have no idea. I think it's bow first. Let's wait for it to explode. It's done. Hello? Dude. Why do I have XP? What is happening? Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh, now is it in melee mode? I think it's in melee mode now. Uh-oh. I think we're still fine. Tank it. And we're done. Okay, yeah, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Well, that was a little bit anticlimactic, wasn't it? Alright, I cleaned up the tunnel and now we'll be on our way with a beacon. Things are about to get so much easier. I'm excited. We can finally do some beta projects now we have a beacon. Well, I think next on the list is definitely shulker boxes before we can really do the grindy tasks. So that means there's another boss fight in our future. Alright, it is time. There it is. I'm not sure that we actually have enough blocks to complete it though. So a little bit of caving later, and yeah, we're definitely still way too far off a full beacon right now, but that's okay. It's been a little bit of time and we have finally found a desert. Problem is, it's over 4,000 blocks away in the nether. It's like 25,000 blocks away in the overworld. So I've made a nether tunnel all the way to it, and if you're maybe like I was and you're like, well, 4,000 blocks isn't that much, most of it was crouching over lava, most of it was this speed, and it took a couple of hours actually. You know, I spent so long making this tunnel, I'm not even going to skip it. I'm just going to walk the whole thing and you'll have to watch. And here we finally are. Be glad that I skipped that, because that was 15 minutes of just sprinting. And we come out with this huge desert. There's also a mesa nearby. And as you can see around, well, first off you can see that I've cleared off a little bit of sand to take home. But also look at this. We're now on 121.5, which means we have the little cactus flowers. This also means it's going to be a lot harder to farm cactus, so it's a good thing we didn't make a farm for that already. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to actually farm them. But anyway, we came here because I found not 1 but 2 desert temples while I was getting some sand and some terracotta. So we're going to have a look at those, see if there's any, whoa. See if there's any good loot or anything. Let's see, oh. Dune armor trim. I haven't seen that one. Diamond horse armor? Sure. Cool. We'll obviously also take the TNT. More emeralds. Always need those. We'll take the golden apples. That's not bad. There's some saddles here. Let's take those. Hello? What does it look like when it does that? Oh, he's slow, but it's so cute though. Look at his little face. Okay, we are now back in the present, and we have everything ready for this iron farm. This is the rough amounts if you want to copy along. And we will be making this farm in the spawn chunks so that it's constantly running. Alright, we are all packed up. Let's see if this works. Oh no, we crashed already. This is so cool. Alright, and here it is. Here's spawn, I believe. I will say, I think the new sandy sounds sounded a little bit too much like creepers for me. Yes, I remember this. So this is spawn right here. So we'll be building the iron farm somewhere around here. The terrain's quite weird in this spot, isn't it? And as the sun sets, let's start building the iron farm. And here we are. This is the complete iron farm build. So we don't have any floodlights at the moment, so I've just put glowstone in for now, so it will look a little bit better with the floodlights. I'll put it on the side of the screen here so you can see the difference. But I am really happy with how this turned out. Okay, so if we come up to the top here, this section will hold a zombie there, and then this platform is where the iron golems will be spawning. In this box here, that's where the villagers are, with a zombie in a boat to scare them. So the only place where the iron golems can spawn is on this platform up here. They'll see the zombie up there, walk there, and then there's like a water stream here. They'll fall down into the lava there. Lava on their faces, campfires below just to kill them a little bit quicker. This is where the rail is underneath the campfire, so that'll pick up all of the drops. They'll get shot into this water stream, and all of the poppies will go into this chest here. All of the iron ingots will go into these chests, which this is just backlog protection really, that's why there's so many, because they then go into these crafters, they will craft into blocks, and then get shot into these chests here, just straight by the entrance. Inside we also have a nice little sitting area, just because I felt like adding one, and over here we'll probably have a staircase going downwards because I'd also like to add a netherwart farm to this building, because it just kind of looks like a netherwart farm. With the colours that we've chosen, it looks quite nethery and fleshy in parts, with these signs looking a little bit like ribs. But now we actually need to get the 2 zombies in and the 3 villagers in. And if you were wondering how close this build is to everything else, there's the lighthouse right there. Okay, he's in. Should go straight in though. There we go. And he died. Sit in the boat please, sit in the boat please. There we go. Okay, it took a little time, but we now have a tunnel going all the way to the base, and then from there we can easily get to the iron farm. So we're just gonna be dragging these guys along. Yeah, I'm hoping nothing happens to them, because we don't actually have a villager breeder yet. I don't know how to explain this. I also just want to say I am aware that they can spawn in water that automatically drags them there. They don't need that second zombie up there, but I just wanted to add it. There's no other reason. Okay, so I've just done and repaired all of the armor and tools, and that's quite far away, so if this is in spawn chunks, which I think it is, we should see some iron blocks in this chest here. If it's not in spawn chunks, then we won't see any. Yes. Alright, cool, so it's in spawn chunks, it's going to be permanently loaded, and that's quite a decent rate. For an inefficient farm, it only has one villager section. If you wanted to make this efficient, you could add 4 on them. For quite an inefficient farm, I'm really pleased with that. Iron has been such a pinch point for us on this world. I feel like I'm constantly having to mine more, so this is brilliant. Yes. But this is all we have time for today. We've done so much in this episode. We killed the Wither, got a beacon, and got ourselves this beautiful iron farm, if I do say so myself. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to read the description on this one because I've made a few changes that you might want to know about that I didn't want to take up any video time explaining. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.